How you doing, guys? Zayn's Every Boxing Dosage here, back with another video. In this video I'd like to give you my prediction for this upcoming fight. It's going down this weekend. It's the return of Diego Pacheco versus Steven Nelson. This is a good fight, man. A battle of both undefeated fighters. you know um Steven Nelson obviously boxed out of Omaha, the same sort of stablemate as Terence Crawford. Do you know what I mean? So he spars Terence Crawford. The thing about Steven Nelson, what I like, he's definitely got that good jab, good decent fundamentals. But disadvantages I see with him is his age in this fight. He's at the age of 37. I look at his resume. I'm not really too convinced that he's been at the top level, in the sort of division he's in. There's much more credible names that I've seen in that division. And I just feel that Diego Pacheco is a younger, fresher guy. I've been more impressed with Diego Pacheco, the way he's been knocking out his opponents. He's got that one-hitter quitter, which can turn the whole fight around. And we've seen that numerous times. We saw that against Mario Sulecki, a guy that's been in there with Jabal Charlo, Luis Arias, the Cuban fighter. But as we saw, Diego Pacheco was the first one to knock him out. He hit him with a good body shot. If you haven't seen that fight, he caught him with a one-hitter quitter, and that was all she wrote. You know what I mean? So that's impressive about Diego Pacheco. What I like to see is from Diego Pacheco, he's obviously a young learning fighter. He's only at the age of 23, and he's obviously making his way up to the upper echelon. You get me? So he's taking steps in his career, but at the same time, he can't underestimate Steven Nelson, because he's an undefeated fighter. But at the same time, he's a slower fighter. He's not got the advantages in youth, size, the physicality and power. Do you understand? But he has got the advantages in fundamentals. So I feel like he's got to use these fundamentals to, keep Diego Pacheco at the end of his jab. But it's easier said than done, because Diego Pacheco is a really good fighter. He spars with David Benavidez, good sort of fighters as well, decent other fighters, So, Diego Pacheco, I'm more impressed with him. I just think that, the size will be an imposing factor in this fight. Steven Nelson, though, is a great fighter. He's done what he's had to do so far in his career. But, unfortunately, this is where it stops. And I feel like Diego Pacheco is going to do the business in this fight. Looking at the odds, it's favouring Diego Pacheco to win on points. But obviously in this fight, I'm leaning towards more of the KO, because I feel like Diego Pacheco can utilise his size on Steven Nelson. And I'm convinced that he can get him out of there. So, yeah, for my prediction, I'll feel like I'm leaning towards Diego Pacheco by knockout. But at the same time, I like the money line, so in this game it's better to be safe than sorry. So sometimes it's better to, just go with the outright. I feel like you're getting decent value. I mean, you can stick that on a parlay with Naoya Inoue by knockout. You see what you can get, but I'm going to go for my final prediction. Diego Pacheco to win this fight outright. Feel like you're getting decent value. So, money line, I'll go with Diego Pacheco to win this fight outright. By any means necessary, knockout or decision, outright. Diego Pacheco, you're getting decent value. It's not too bad if you get that on a parlay. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Zayn's Every Boxing Dosage. I'm out. What do you think of this fight? Let me know in the comment section. See you on the next one.